So this is my setup for the weekend. I've got a variety of turquoise fabrics, some netted mesh ones, some felt, this kind of velour velvety stuff, and a collection of green fabrics to some more of these leaves that I made earlier in the week on the sewing machine. And then from home I've got a collection of glitter, beads, threads, feathers, everything else, and it's all going to go onto this headband. Okay, so while these glittery flowers are drying, I'm going to be cutting some thin strips out of this turquoise mesh, and I'm going to be wrapping it around this headband and then securing it with a little bit of thread. This is just because I want the headband to match the rest of the headdress, and it gives it a little bit of better grip as well. So I'm now working in the costume cupboard at school, and I've already gone ahead and added the sequined mesh, and then behind it I put a thicker layer of just plain turquoise mesh, just to make the color a little bit more opaque, I guess. And then now I'm going to be adding some of this kind of olive green color, just a little bit for contrast. And then it's just going to come down to adding the leaves and flowers. Now because I put so much glitter on the flowers, I can't sew them anymore, so I think I'm going to be using some super glue or like a hot glue gun to pin that down, but at least the leaves I can do with a needle. And then if I've got time, I'm probably going to try and use that same glue gun and add a couple of purple sequins just dotted around. And yeah, so that is the stage it's at right now. So I decided to sew the flower on. It wasn't actually as bad as I thought it was going to be, but the problem now is that the glitter, I don't know if you can see that, falls off quite a bit. So I've got to find a way to kind of secure that a little better there. It's all on my thumb. I'm thinking I might use some kind of Elmer's glue to sort of glaze it to keep all the glitter in, so I'll probably take this home and try to do that tonight. And in the meantime, because that didn't take as long as I thought it would, I'm going to attempt to sew the purple sequins onto the leaves. I'm fairly proud of myself for being pretty moderate with the sequins. I was a little bit worried that the entire leaves would end up purple, but I think they look okay. I did decide to sew them, and the only thing about that is that now the back is completely covered in little strands of darker fabric because I had to make it match and conceal for the front, but as a result the back looks really messy. I don't think it'll be too much trouble though, because when they're on stage you won't see that side and you'll be seeing it from a distance. So I'm pretty happy with the look of the sequins.